Eric couldn't make it, and that's really a shame because, no one is more responsible for us getting together here tonight than him. He sends you his love and his admiration and his respect and his thanks. He'll make it up for the rap party and drink double that night, so it'll be okay. On a personal note, I have, when this show is done, whenever that'll be, I will have made some lasting friendships, and those friendships will endure when the specifics of some of the shows, the memory will dim. Of course, when you get to be my age, yesterday's memory dims. So, but be that as it may, I feel like this is a second home to me, and I just love each and every one of you, and thank you for the dedication that you've given us. And so, with that particular sop, I will bring up Jared and Jensen, and they will lighten the mood. So.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
Glad I can help. Let's see. You want to start us off?
Sure.
Go ahead.
First off, thank you, obviously, to to
It's Pete Grotech in the house. Can we get a little help here? I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous.
y'all guys have been the salt of this production, and I really hope and pray that you guys understand that this is your doing. We're puppets that say the lines that our brilliant writers and producers and directors tell us how to do it and how to say it, and we have our input, but you guys that are here tonight are really the true reason why we made it this far, and thank you, and please, 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 tonight is a celebration of y'all, so thanks.
Spoken like a true Texan. Very nice. Yeah.
Go Horns.
Go Horns. We've seen marriages take place. We've seen dozens of us move into our 30s.
40s, 50s.
It really is a family. And you guys, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for making an outsider and feel as welcome and as humble to be a part of something this great every single day. It really, there's just aren't words. I try to call home to my folks back in Texas and tell them about certain things that anecdotes that I learned through the day, and Lou Bolo's been quite a nice subject as of recent. And
He's the short one who always wears the dude shirts.
But it really is. I mean, it's unexplainable what you guys mean to me and to us, and I can't thank you enough. And to the guys down south too. The leaders that lead this show behind the curtain. Peter and Don and Eric and Bob.
McJizzle and PJ.
Yeah, the guys at Wonderland. Thank you. To the late and absolutely great Kim Manners. So here's to 100 more.
Everybody, cast and crew. The guy who plays the angel, I forget his name, but Jim Beaver, obviously, and the wonderful cast.
Somebody start the music, for crying out loud.
Start the music, get me out of here.
All right, guys, thank you. Cheers.
There's a great tradition, particularly well done in Canada. It involves having banners. And I thought it was appropriate that this show deserves some banners for its stage, much like you might retire a hockey number at one of your hockey arenas here. So tonight, these three banners are going to be hung on one of our stages. Next week, we'll have a banner hanging ceremony. I'd like to reveal them. I think they're all self-explanatory. They're well-deserved, and I hope you enjoy them. 1, 2, 3.
So we had a People's Choice Award banner made up, and instead of just the one, they had the 100th episode banner made up, and then we had a Hall of Fame honor to Kim Manners, who passed away last year, and still a hole that we still have with us. And it was kick it in the ass. That was what Kim always used to say.
If you are working on a genre show for 5 seasons, you're doing it because you dig monsters and blood and guts and emotional stories with guns and knives. And it's good to be sure about that. And I credit Kim with helping me kind of get that straight in my head.
It's hard to believe that we've done this 100 times, and I remember every single episode, and they're all kind of a version of our children, and some are beautiful children and some are ugly, deformed children. But they're all our children, so it makes you emotional and amazed, and you kind of can't believe where the time's gone, and it is. It's like watching your kids grow up and get bloody.
I still remember going into McGee's office, which by the way has a motorcycle parked in the office, and being invited, after I met with Eric, I was invited to go to the office and watch the pilot. I remember watching it and thinking at that moment, this is a cool show and it's going to be on for a while.
Well, it's a great story. It's been around since the beginning of time, right? Man thinks the end of the world is coming, and nobody has the answer. It hasn't happened yet, so it's always a fun place to go in the territory of telling stories.
For any show, for any actor, any director, any producer, any crew member to make 100 episodes of a television series is quite a feat. It's quite a milestone, I think, in anybody's career.
There is a strong feeling of family that has kind of pulled itself into being.
I look back at it fondly, that's for sure. Hopefully it doesn't end that soon. We like to keep going and tell this story, but if it ends sooner than later, then it's a chapter. It's like a great book that you'd like to read again sometime, you know?
I mean, you really felt like the family got together, and you know, it was like a 50th wedding anniversary or something. It was just kind of a special time for all of us.
I learned a lot, I grew a lot, and I think everybody did, and I think we'll all share that forever.
A family to stay together for 100 episodes and then to be able to get together and celebrate, that's just, I mean, that's as good as it gets right there.